Is there a plug by you, bro?
I don't see one over here, but if I move the couch.
There's one. Thank you. I got it. Oh, okay, go across.
All right.
The headphones for you, Joe, are either pair, but there's a big volume now at the bottoms.
Nick, I'm gonna move this. Watch your foot. I want to be in the way, or I can move this. This has to be close.
Is this my mic?
Yes. It should be. That's good. It can be closer.
It can be closer. Okay.
I'm not using headphones. We're in speakers. He's got headphones.
Mike, whoa.
Is it loud? Yeah, loud. That's why.
Yo.
Check.
Testing.
Check.
Phone check 1 2. What is this?
Mike.
Yeah, you can close it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mike. Miggity, Mike. Right. Give 1 second here. Is there Wi-Fi here? Do we know?
I can find out. Yeah, I wouldn't have made it in that stool part. But no back. Back is on fire.
They know when we start recording to be quiet, right?
Oh, can you check it out?
Yo.
Vinny.
Keep going.
Check.
Hey, Vinny.
Oh, you know what I should do? We're sitting here. I should charge my phone. Damn it.
There's a couple chargers this way. Oh, but you need to be able to. Yeah. But you can still one of the cables.
Yeah, let me get one of them. My cable ain't some shit.
Is this the right one? Oh, awesome.
Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
And I need
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
it's in there.
back.
Oh, that might not be. No, you might not be.
Yeah, we just grab it and call me when you're about to if I answer I may move it.
How was your second interview?
It was good. I entered. Oh, Juicy J was on there, and T.S. Madison came on there, and I wanted her to roast you too with me, but you left.
Madison.
T.S. Madison. Oh, she's like a.
Oh, Madison from Kaya.
Yeah. She was ready to roast you too.
I think she loved me.
We all love you.
I think Madison. And I love
We
Madison.
all love you. That don't mean.
What's happening with Madison and Kaya? What's the
Oh,
latest
I think
there?
that went left.
I think that Madison's pretty talented.
No, no, that's a fact. I think she should have her own show. I actually was trying to make her be a potential full-time correspondent on my show. Cause
Oh, yeah.
she's dope. Yeah. But gotta start.
I know. Let's see.
You need the macro. So you need the macro.
What is wrong here? I'm on.
Oh, you want it?
Let's try this again. Here we go.
It's on the air down.
Down.
Yeah, ask keep
Let
early.
me just. Alright, I'm playing music over here.
Are you up all the way?
Okay, there we go. Just checking. Yeah. It's not the vibe though. Right now.
Yeah, turn it down.
We need to cheer you people up. You people seem down.
I definitely not down. I ain't down.
We see.
Y'all seem down.
Who down? Who
Listen,
down?
I need great energy in here.
We got great energy, Chad.
Don't y'all worry. Joe is coming right now.
Oh wow. So basically, you threatening me to do your little. I'm gonna give you your. I'm gonna let you do you on your show, Chad. I'm gonna let you do you on your show, Chad. I'm about to pull all the way back and let you do you.
Yeah,
Since you already got cussed out, but always know you can and will get cussed out again, Joe.
But that was a recycled curse out. That's why
I did cuss you out before,
You
but
said
nobody
you
heard
said
it.
all that. That's my
Nobody
point. Like,
heard
you
it.
said all that shit before.
But nobody
you
heard
framed
it.
Like I've been heard
Nobody
that.
heard. No, yeah, you heard
You
it when
said
I
that
cussed you out
to me.
before.
They
But
didn't need to hear none of that.
why not?
Hey, they business.
But when you dissing me, child, the world gets to hear it, child.
Okay, Mike. Mike, we rolling?
Two, one,
We
two,
rolling,
what
we
is
rolling,
this?
we rolling. Hold up, man.
Stay busy.
Everyone relax.
We're relaxed.
Everyone
Everyone
simmer.
is
Everyone's
fine.
Oh. I hear
You don't even know about that. You've been trying to
everybody,
I know, right? You don't know
everybody
nothing about
relax
those-
right now.
You don't know those vibes.
Hey, let me set the
Yeah,
vibe.
your
Let me-
swag.
Wait, hold up, because
Fine.
we ain't even doing Burna Boy properly. Let's start this off. What is feedback on this? And do you hear that?
Feedback from what?
Look. Do you hear
Oh,
that?
it's clipping a little bit. Yeah, it's clipping a little bit. Just keep your volume down a little bit.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Is that right?
What?
Is that gonna be
You know
loud?
Joe needed loud.
Is that gonna be?
It's loud. Yeah, it's hitting. It's peaking. That's why
No,
it's
Joe
clipping.
needs it to be loud in here.
All right, so
Oh, you want me to turn the speakers?
listen, if you tell me it's gonna be loud and we play it, then fine. All right, come on, let's run. Let me start from now then. I didn't want to disrespect Burna Boy that way. Mic check. Let me fix everything, you know what I mean? Joe gonna always be the sacrificial lamb.
Oh, sick. Okay,
I'm not even turn this up. Let me-
All right.
Listen, everybody chill. I know y'all don't even know the vibes right now. Y'all just relax. I got this. Don't sound loud enough for me, but Mom,
What's up, man?
this is Burna Boy.
Wait. What? I know who this is.
Nick,
Yes.
this is Burna Boy.
Oh, dope.
Are you
I like
familiar
him.
with
I
him?
like him.
Come on, ain't worried about it.
Yeah, come on. You already know it's up.
I'm letting this rock. Listen, we had to have a real good time. We got a great conversation. The vibes is right. The mood is right. Oh, I wish I could turn this up, getting my vibe. Look, I relate to this. You want to spend more time?
Joe, you wouldn't even know what to do when this came on and she tried to back it up on you. You know he gonna find the wall. Yeah, you look wild. Look at you. That's not even the right two-step there, though.
Hold up. He about to really school you right now. Listen, this podcast about to start. Come on, man. I agree. Whatever he's saying.
You don't even know what he's saying.
I don't give a fuck what he's saying.
You don't know what he's saying.
I don't know if y'all joking or not, or if y'all have actually heard this record.
You ain't in
I
the
heard it,
basement
but,
in Flatbush.
Jeremiah's on this record.
Jeremiah's on everywhere.
He smokes this. I don't want to cut it off until he goes. and then we're gonna have a real good conversation. What are you doing over here?
How long is this show gonna be?
Like 5 hours.
And how many songs you finna play, child?
See? She told me she would let me run my show. She said her show was hers.
I didn't say. I was just asking a question.
Show was mine.
I was just asking
and I think I've held up my end of the bargain, buddy.
Technically, you ain't hold up your end of the bargain because you had a temper tantrum, and your other show mates, they didn't. Only Big Ego Joe did, child, but that's for another day, child.
The way niggas keep saying child, like she's somebody's grandma.
I am somebody's grandma, and that's exactly what I be saying. When I hear myself saying child back over and over, I be like, yo, why do I sound like somebody's fucking grandmother? And I'm not saying that no more. Thank you, Bob. You always looking out for me.
So finally, we can admit
Okay.
on this show that Maul is a certified Bob. You paid your dues this month?
Wow.
Welcome to episode 271 of the Joe Budden Podcast. I'm your humble, gracious, and grateful host, Joe Budden, here with some niggas I ain't really too sure about. And so let me introduce them to y'all to my left. What's your name?
Fam, fuck out of here.
State your name, gangster.
No. Don't try to
Rory
change up
is
the
here.
intro.
What's your name?
You
My
feel
name is
away.
Maul.
Mal. Right? That's what she said. Mal.
That's
Jamal, what
Maul.
you call him?
I'm Rory.
Maul.
That's Parks.
You're now recording my exclusive Spotify content. You said I could do what I want on my
Okay,
show.
bye, y'all.
Parks,
Well,
CC. No, stay, please.
All right.
No, stay, don't leave.
All right.
Don't leave, baby.
Okay.
And we have a room full of people, and we have a special.
A nice, sweet lady that's a nice girl and that always be nice and always be honest. My name is Onika Tanya Mirage, and I just want the respect I am earned. I have earned from people like Joe Budden.
And that's part of why I don't like having guests here. And I was telling Rory this in the elevator this morning. When you have guests, sometimes you have to give them the respect that they deserve.
Oh my
That's good. That's what
God.
happens. God
Sometimes.
forbid, right?
God forbid you give people the respect.
Joe, what in the world is wrong with you?
No, we just did that. We're not doing that again.
But no, but
Come on, give it to
seriously,
me.
Joe.
Give it to me.
please
Talk.
add
Joe,
some context
seriously,
to what
Joe,
you just-
seriously.
But she won't let me
Sometimes-
talk even on my shit.
Okay.
Do you think something is wrong with me?
Can I talk? Can I answer that?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Tell me what. Oh shit, bars in the background. Tell me what. tell me. Yeah, there's bars behind me. Them niggas, they gonna need a ride somewhere one day.
Oh, whatever. See, you
Listen,
being
tell me,
so
tell me,
sarcastic.
tell me what you think is wrong with me. Let's hash it out before we get to the good stuff.
All right, let me be honest. I think that you are
Jealous of you.
a big baby. I don't know if you are an only child or a middle child. I don't know what it is, but I think you are a big baby. I think you never like to be wrong, and I think whenever somebody calls you out on your shit, you have a temper tantrum. We've seen you have so many temper tantrums, Joe, and it's the truth. And people put up with your shit because you are a great rapper. So I feel like rappers take more of your shit because
I love this breakdown.
because
awesome.
they respect you as a rapper.
That's why you think they.
I personally do think a lot of times people take your shit because we know you're a dope rapper, but it doesn't give you the right to treat rappers like peons.
Is that? Do you think I do that?
When you're on your show talking about us, yes, and I think that you never like to be wrong. I think you need to always surround yourself by weak women, but I could be wrong. Like, I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I just think men
like you're sending shots at women that I frequent.
No, I'm not.
Am I off?
No,
Am I off in my assessment?
I think
This is the fourth time she's made that reference, so I have
that's
to
not
ask
true.
where do you get that from?
First of all, let me just.
I talk to these niggas most of the time.
Okay, but I'm just saying, I don't think that you are used to having powerful female voices around.
That excludes your mom or your grandma. I'm talking about women that
Peers.
your peers, exactly.
Okay.
I don't think you're used to having strong women who are going to battle you down or argue you down about
Damn,
things.
They can get a whole lot of people on a little Insta. Go ahead now, Queen.
Yeah, okay, child, yeah.
All right.
Okay. And my thing is, even when we catch you in a lie or something like, oh, you did say it, you still won't just say, damn, you know what, I did say it. Maybe at that moment,
You know
whatever,
what?
whatever. But you won't give me that and that. And I know that you know women, and we need to get that. We need to have that.
Okay. Miss Minaj. My co-hosts seem to say the same thing about me from time to time. Which is why I wasn't shocked that you guys got along the way you did.
Okay.
Listen, so I'm open to being wrong. Let's have this dialogue here that I would have liked to have had. Let's clarify some things. And let me preface all of this with, I don't care. I'm shocked that you care.
That's crazy.
Listen, this is where
You don't care about what? And then I'll tell you what I care about.
I don't care. I don't have the energy to try to figure out what happened on Motorsport anymore. Like
But that's unfair because if somebody speaks on you,
Let me finish.
Okay.
That was a big deal.
It was a big deal to
whenever
me
it
because
happened.
I was the one being lied on, and that's what you need to understand. Of course, it's not going to be a big deal to you because you, in passing, just said something about someone, and it just was one of those things that you said in your show, and it went and next, on to the next. If I'm the subject of that lie, of course it matters to me. Now, did I care about it when me and you have been texting or whatever? Am I walking around mad at Joe Button? No.
You've cursed me out quite a few times about
I've only cursed you out once.
I say more than that, but
I've only cursed you out once.
okay.
I've only cursed you out once, and today
twice
twice.
would be today, right?
Twice, right. But what I'm saying is I can understand you thinking, like, what's the big deal? But when I play back audio of you saying something that you just said you didn't say, and you still won't even give me that and be like, oh, damn, you're right, I did say that, then that's a little crazy.
That would be correct, Miss Minaj. You would be absolutely correct. When you stopped the audio on Queen Radio, what I was attempting to say was, no, I 100% believe that you knew who was going to be on this song.
Oh, you do? Okay.
And I thought I later furthered that point on the show that you referenced by saying, I don't think that you knew that verse was going to sound like that.
First of all,
Can you reply to me? Because I understand that I'm negating.
in order for me to, when I am on a song, meaning when you hear it, I've heard it. So let the world know, let y'all understand how shit works. There isn't a song in the world that Onika Tanya Mirage is on that I have to clear every record, which means I have to hear every record I'm on. Okay, Joe?
Did you change anything about that verse after you heard whatever the last final product was from her? Because we said that too, that it sounded like some things might have been altered.
So before I answer that question, because I don't have a problem with answering that question, I want to go on record having both of us acknowledging the fact that you, for a long time, you and your sidekick said that y'all don't believe Nicki knew about the verse was on the song, and now you're saying you just think maybe I didn't hear the final product.
We said that then too, but yes.
Okay, so let's make it so I just want to clarify. I knew the verse was on the song. No, we not. I'm about to hang up on him. I knew the verse was on the song. I hate that I'm even giving this stupid fucking song this much attention.
That's what I'm asking.
It was really about you.
That's what
and
I'm
that's the whole thing.
asking you.
No. It was really about you because this is what everybody on live needs to understand. It wasn't about the song. It was that you did it with that song, and then you did it with this song, Hot Girl Summer, which is, even though you didn't say it like in a mean way, even with Hot Girl Summer, you said, for Nicki to go on live with Shorty, I believe that the song is already coming. I think Nicki is a little bit more calculated than that, and I think that that's kind of like bullshit. I don't think that the song isn't done or it's not already being in the works when Nicki went on live. And I said, hello, Joe, no, it's the actual truth. Nothing was in the works. Mm-hmm. I wasn't asked to be on the song before that live. So I just want to let you know, this is the second time I did a record where a female was on the record where
you put something out in the world that is basically saying Nicki's lying. So it's not about the song, it's not about the person, it's just about, I think, for whatever reason.
You think I throw... All right, I got it. I got it. I fucking figured it out by what you said just now and what I was able to hear through the Apple cracked doors after I was escorted off the premises.
Shut up. Yes, go ahead.
It sounds like you think I give you unfair criticism because of maybe prior relationship, or like it just sounds like you think I treat you unfairly.
Yes, I think that
women hate. You think I hate women?
No, and I don't know because I don't watch enough to know. I just hear and see what you say about me. So when I make a statement and then you negate what I've said, then it's basically painting me out to be a liar. I don't like that. I take offense to that. Okay. I'd rather you go in there and say Nicki's a bitch. Nicki's always, she's habitually late. She's this or that. Well, like I don't care. It's certain things about myself. If somebody says that about me, I know who I am. I'm not mad at who I am. But the lying thing, it does get. I am going to take it personal. If 2 times I did a song with a female and you put out a narrative that wasn't true, and then when I said it's not true, you still don't believe me. So you have to understand that there are people that are going to believe you. Now they're thinking, oh, this psycho bitch just be getting up on her platform lying. And I just want you to understand that that's not okay. And when people say, oh, you shouldn't care, or are you in your feelings, bitch, fuck you too if you think that I'm in my feelings or I'm whatever the fuck you think, because I am me. I'm a human being, and I have to defend myself because there's nobody else out there defending Onika Tanya Mirage. So I have to defend myself.
Your husband will defend you. Don't do that.
My husband's gonna defend me, but my husband is not a public figure. All I was saying, no, that's not true. All I was saying, I'm about to turn it off because I know this is your show and we want to make it exclusive.
But I love you guys. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I don't care if
y'all hate me.
I don't think my fans don't hate you either, and that's the point.
No, they do.
I just want to show that, like, my thing is, I know you guys are going to speculate. That's what media does. You guys speculate, y'all have fun. It is what it is. But when I come out and actually say, hey guys, this is exactly what happened, and then you basically say, nope, I know Nicki, I know she went. It makes me look like a fucking psycho. Is all I'm saying. That's all.
Here's a question.
And you did it with 2 songs with 2 female rappers, and that's why people have the narrative of Nicki and female rappers. Certain people in rap, gatekeepers or people, if y'all keep on doing that to me, y'all are pushing that narrative.
Do you believe that there are gatekeepers in hip hop, and do you believe that members of the media are some of them?
Of course, yes. Who else would be the gatekeepers of hip hop?
You gentlemen, you barbs chime in and tell me how y'all feel about it. Do y'all think that media members are gatekeepers?
Definitely.
Who else?
I think so, 100%.
Some of them.
Can we define gatekeeper at this point? Because steering the narrative and creating an opinion to me is not a gatekeeper. Because people online are going to believe what they want to believe.
That's not true.
I don't know if I could say that's.
So you really trying to tell me that when when he went out and started saying that thing over and over about the motorsport thing, him and his sidekick, that didn't make millions of people start believing something untrue about me?
As much as I'd like my friend to have that much influence, I don't.
Well, then you are psychotic too.
I don't think that's
when
the case.
someone has a show that's being broadcast to people, they have a voice, and they can influence the way people think about other people. And if I'm not sitting in the room to defend myself, then they turn off their radio, and that's what the fuck they run with.
Okay, cool.
How do y'all not know that?
On that point, but to the term gatekeeper and really shifting what's going to happen, I can't say that Joe and Academic.
He is the one that put it out. He is the first one that put it out. Nobody else but you.
I'm saying the gatekeeper of really shifting how things move.
That does shift things how things move. When you lie on someone and you do it.
And before y'all continue, let me just
wow.
say,
How do you not get the point?
Gatekeeper, and then y'all can continue this debate. Gatekeeper to me means someone who can either allow or deny access to this industry.
Yeah.
And I don't necessarily view media that way, Nick. So tell me
why both of y'all are out of y'all mind.
What you're saying is you can start a narrative if you have a big
and that's exactly what he did.
If you have a big enough platform
of
where
course.
you reach certain viewers and listeners, once you put something out there, that conversation now starts in different areas.
This is my
Especially if people respect your opinion.
Yes, and it takes on a life of its own, and then it keeps on being repeated and repeated. And if I don't defend myself, then he's right. If I do defend myself, I'm the angry black woman.
my issue with the heat.
Black girl tragic.
My-
And it's black bitches that do it the most. And I don't give a fuck if y'all mad at me using that fucking hashtag.
That's offensive. The hashtag.
Excuse me? You want to talk about offensive?
I try
You?
not to be offensive.
You try not to be
I'm not
offensive,
offensive.
but see, that's the thing. When you, if I guess it's okay to hurt someone if you think they're famous or rich or popular or something like that. It's okay to offend them. It's okay to bully them. But everyone else,
Nicki
we gotta walk.
Minaj.
Everybody else, we gotta walk on eggshells for. We can't offend this one. We can't offend that one. We can't offend this one. Man, fuck that. I said what the fuck I said. Period. Just like every day you go and do a show, you said what the fuck you said. And you offend many people. You said what the fuck you said.
If they tell me I offend them, I apologize. I'm not
Huh?
here to offend. I'm not here to offend.
So then why you couldn't just do that back at Queen Radio? I said it many times in so many different ways. I'm like, yo, I told the truth. I explained the story over and over.
Let me
and
tell you why. The he is the part that I want to accentuate. You're saying me, and I understand that because I've said a lot. Later in that motorsport debacle, other people said some things. So we weren't just pulling from. Wait, let me finish. We weren't me and my what you call him, chipmunk. Me and Academic weren't just pulling out of osmosis.
Keyword
Niggas
later
can hear-
on.
niggas
Keyword
Yeah,
later
later on. Yeah, there
on.
we go, later on.
You
Yeah.
and him were the first ones to start the narrative. So how can you not understand that there's an issue?
Cardi is not getting her information from academics and myself.
What?
You know what I mean? Like, she's not taking nothing that we say. Like, she was involved. She went on.
I don't give a fuck about what the fuck she think or who she got information from. I'm talking about you speaking to the public.
So do you suggest that we not speculate?
No, I said there are things that you speculate about. I said, but once I come out and say, hey guys, this is how it happened.
But why can't people not believe you? Not me, but I'm saying, why can't people? Do you relinquish that right when you sign up to be in the spotlight? Don't you relinquish the right of people having to believe you or not?
Absolutely, but you also have to know that there are some times that people like myself will do things like what I did today, which is get fucking sick and tired of it, have had enough of it, and speak to you directly
Nick,
or address it
At
directly.
8:10 this morning, I said to Rory, listen, Nikki is going to yell at me. Nothing was surprising about what happened.
Good, I'm glad. My whole thing is you seem to be missing the point, and I think it's easy for people to pretend like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. Nobody's paying me any mind. No, you know, I'm doing a show, but I mean, people are making up their own. Y'all know damn well that you are influencing people's opinions when you say things about a particular person over and over, especially when it's the same kind of thing about that person. So that's why I brought up the Hot Girl Summer song. I was like, here we go again. I'm collaborating with a female again, and there's already from you some new lie that you're putting out there. You may not realize that it's a big deal, but it is.
In Joe's defense, he gave you a lot of credit for your last album on this same platform. Like, he's also giving you your flowers.
Yeah, listen, man.
And what we talked about it on Queen Radio, and I guess we'll just re-say it here, which you acknowledged as well that you didn't think we were being negative with it. We thought it was a genius way to roll out a song, and that's why, because we give your brain credit on how you have put your brand out there, we thought it was a really good way to roll out a record. We thought you and Meg getting on there talking y'all shit was amazing. It got
really
all the
wasn't
buzz.
that big of a
I
deal.
didn't say, and again, I said that y'all didn't say this one in a negative way. But the first time him and his sidekick did it, it was extremely negative.
Okay,
It was
I'm
extremely
doing shit,
negative.
nice.
This time, so now when you do something like that to someone, their guards have to go up because now it's
You
like
don't know that
if
I love you.
but to
I
me,
said that to you on many phone calls that we've had in private, and still you treated me so horribly up there.
I don't feel like I treated you horribly up there. I feel like you didn't even want to allow me. You didn't even want to allow me to.
I don't think I ever had a nigga cut my mic off in my life. In my
Well,
whole baby.
I don't think that you were trying to understand that it's not okay to, and I'm just gonna leave it at this because I don't want to beat a dead horse. I feel like at a certain level it gets a little bit personal, and that's what it is. Like sometimes it can feel like a personal attack.
I would like us to start there.
Okay.
I know that we began with a motorsport conversation, but honestly, for me, our phone call or our phone calls and me doing your shit, you doing my shit, there are such there are amazing things happening in the ecosystem. And I think that this meeting between you and I, both at your shit and at my shit, is really important to note right now. My focus isn't on motorsport. My focus isn't on anything of old, to be honest. I think that you're in a different space. I think that...
And I've had to dig myself out of that space. See, what y'all don't understand is... what y'all don't understand is behind all that other stuff, it's a human being. And when there's a big hate train and that people like you and Charlemagne and people like that are spearheading...
We're going to get to that.
Are spearheading...
Later, though.
And people like DJ Envy, who was sending text messages today, but who was one of the people who I thought was my friend, who was up there
DJ
trying
Envy
to...
has never said a bad word about a soul in his life. I just want to tell you who
You're not
talking
serious,
about.
are you?
Well, I've never heard it. And you know,
I thought he was one of my friends.
From Queens.
He was. I always thought he was one of my friends, and then all of a sudden, it was just a lot of things, and I couldn't believe it. Like that was the one thing that I was just floored. I was just like, "Whoa, him! I'm not getting into it."
Okay.
Because my point
They
was,
have a different version of this story, by the way.
listen.
And I'm not getting into all of that.
Yeah. Well, when you're insecure, you tell lies. You tell lies because you don't want others to shine based on their talent sometimes. So I am going to tell the real deal. I always have the receipts to prove what I'm going to say. Always. And that'll never change. So anyway, my point is, there were a lot of people who I had never said anything bad about, who I thought we were, I was cool with, that jumped on the hate train. And my thing is, when you say things like, oh, well, we're past it. Yes, I'm past it. Praise be to God. But
you don't think everyone else is?
But no, not that. What I'm saying is, I still had to go through these things because of people like you who made a sport out of tearing down a young black woman who's done nothing but come in this game with an authentic come up, writing raps, and doing what the fuck was really actually necessary. No Instagram, no reality shows, no sucking DJs' dicks. Facts. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then to have people who I would think are smart enough to see that do nothing but tear me
You're
down.
Telling me people are sucking DJs' dicks.
Yeah. People who are smart enough to see that and feel like it's okay. And I would think that people who are smart enough to recognize that would not join in that. But in fact, it was the opposite. The people who I gave that respect to, who I thought was like, tag, I'm not going to ever forget the work Nicki's put in. Just like I'm not ever going to forget the work Jay's put in, or Lil Wayne's put in, or Eminem's put in. Those people, those people came together.
I just shitted on Eminem about a few months ago.
Those people, those people.
I beefed with Hov for years.
Those people came together to try to end me. And sweetheart, before I get off this Insta, let me say this. It'll never fucking happen. You can go all of there, everything y'all want to, every witch doctor in the motherfucking world. It'll never fucking happen. Praise be to God. I am who I am because I am who I am. You see, I don't have to go in a room with a bunch of men to create my sound, my image, my anything. I am who I am. Take it or fucking leave it. But I put in the motherfucking work. I put in the work. Good night.
No, don't hang up now. No, we did that enough. No, we did that enough.
Joe, we're recording this.
You 42,000 niggas stay right.
End that, and we'll still be recording.
Yeah, we're gonna end. Okay, we're gonna end it, and you guys will hear the rest of this podcast on Joe's show, and that'll be that. But I'll save.
Do you take any accountability?
Love you guys. What?
Do you take any accountability in the forming of a Nicki hate train?
No.
Rory? Parks Mall?
No.
Anyone else in the room?
Every time I say something, I'm a bar.
No.